Hey, TGIF. It is a Friday. Yes, indeed. And it is Rumor and Innuendo. And I am Dominic D'Angelo of adfreeshows.com, SEScoops.com, and brassringmedia.com. Check it out. But today, I'm here with Mr. Robert Karplis, WD Creative _ish. Man, I'm feeling a little ready to go down under, Robert. How are you?
That was so gross. Please never say that again. Just genuinely never. Never, ever, ever. We're going to recover. It's a Friday. Happy to be here. Happy to be joined by some of the fine folks all over the world who are watching here. Says, what's up? The Simpsons movie 2 and Minecraft will both release on the same day, July 23rd, 2027. Great.
That's a ways down.
I'll be there for the Simpsons movie.
Heck yeah. I like the first Simpsons movie, Robert.
Yeah, it was the last good thing that the Simpsons have done. And it was 20 years ago, and even 20 years ago, about almost 20 years ago, and even then, it was the first great Simpsons thing in a very, very long time. Yeah. Johnny Disco says WWE plan a special event for that too, but pretend they are not counter-programming. Ouch. Yeah, that's fair. Dre Owen says, happy Friday, RNI and lunch best combo. Depends on what you're having.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Friday menu is on your side of the world. And Devin Dowling says, "Ayo, I've been learning all about Ed Gein today for the new series of monsters." That's a rabbit hole I wouldn't necessarily go down. That's more on the Dan St. Germain side of the house, though. He said he wasn't particularly happy with that series. What the hell do I know? Wrestling Old Head says, happy Friday to all my R&I family. Song of the day is Brother Tiger's Heaven. If you like cheesy 80s inspirational rock, this one's for you. I still have the Peacemaker theme song stuck in my head since I watched the season finale earlier this morning.
I saw it got a rating on IGN of 6 out of 10. Did you like the finale of Peacemaker?
I did. I don't quite understand the hate of the finale, but we're not going to talk about that. We'll say hi to Jeff Henninger. Hello, R&I. We better see a didgeridoo used as a weapon at some point this weekend. And guys, if you want to use your didgeridoo, no, that's not appropriate. That is
enter the room didgeridoo first.
What I was gonna save it for guys when you want to go down under, but then Dom started with his. To hell with it, guys. Let's talk didgeridoos.
Let's do
guys, enter the room didgeridoo first. Blue Chew isn't just a tab, but it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, longer, lasting, like someone gave your down under a pep talk and a gym membership. It's not a knife or a spoon. It's Blue Chew, and we've got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use promo code RUMOR at checkout. Pay $5 shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this episode of Rumor and Innuendo.
Oh, don't we ever. All right. Hey, let's talk a little bit of WWE Crown Jewel. That is going on tomorrow morning, bright and early, 8 a.m., Robert. Perfect for us. And we have quite the card on the lineup going down. It will be headlined by Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Obviously, no titles are on the line, but the Crown Jewel Championship is on the line, as a matter of fact. How would you make this go out? I'm thinking, it's got to be Seth Rollins because he's 0-3 against Cody. You got more storytelling element if Seth Rollins gets the win and a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, no, I see this as a Seth Rollins win for sure. The question is sort of how. My thought process, my guess, my assumption is Randy Orton drops Cody. Now, granted, we haven't seen SmackDown. SmackDown had happened. I don't know anything about what happened to SmackDown. There may have been something totally wildly different. Randy Orton got abducted by aliens. Who the hell knows? But it would stand to reason that in this match, Cody winning gets you nothing. They've kind of positioned this with Heyman, this notion of, hey, Seth, if you don't win, why did I pick you? And Cody winning month after month after month can be a little repetitive. It can be a little redundant. Let him get a loss, set up War Games with Seth and his crew, move to a Cody, Randy Orton world title or universal title picture. I think that's a lot of fun. It gives Randy a fresh paint of coat, gives Cody someone new to work with, gives Seth an opportunity to further whatever's going on with the Heyman of it all.
Hmm.
We'll see.
Would you do so? You would have Orton turn heel at Crown Jewel. You wouldn't wait till, say, Survivor Series, anything like that.
No, I think that you can do a war. I think you do a War Games match. I think you do a Cody versus Randy match. Gives you two huge matches for Survivor Series.
Okay, I like it. I like it. We also, Robert, have the WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on the Women's World Champion Stephanie McCool for that Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Obviously, Stephanie McCool is the more newer talent. She just won the Women's World Championship, while Tiffany Stratton is more established. Who would you go with on this one, Robert?
Stephanie Vaquer is probably. I mean, she's the one who needs the win. They just put a title on her. I think you want to establish her a little bit. Tiffany, her winning doesn't really help anything. It does kind of further challengers that are coming after her, namely Nia and Jade, saying you don't deserve to be the women's champion. You couldn't even get the job done. Stephanie winning strengthens her. I think she's got a lot of interesting challengers ahead. You've got Asuka. I feel like when we get fully behind a Bailey heel turn, we're going to get some great Bailey Stephanie matches. You've still got Rhea who can go after Stephanie. There's no harm in Stephanie Vaquer winning this match.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too. I think that would be the right move to do. Yeah, Tiffany's already been on a run, so you got to really establish Stephanie at this moment in time. John Cena versus AJ Styles, a match that has been well hyped in certain ways, I think, but for just the unexpectedness of it all. But yeah, is there any chance we could see AJ get the winner? It's got to be Cena. He's on his farewell tour.
Well, AJ announced during the press conference that they were doing today, he confirmed this is his farewell tour as well. So AJ Styles, during his press conference with Michael Cole, confirmed a previous report that he had given to I believe, a Japanese news outlet that said 2026 is going to be the final year that AJ Styles is an active competitor. So he also positioned this as a TNA versus WWE match, which is kind of interesting. You're seeing the TNA guy versus the WWE guy, and we both have great matches when we wrestle each other. So I think you're going to get a great match. I think you'll get a great back and forth. I think John Cena will get the win. Maybe like he catches him with a small package, something like that. Something where you're not really totally damaging AJ Styles in some form or fashion, but that they can kind of shake hands or hug or what have you. It can be you got me, John. But they go all out, and the crowd I think is going to have a great time.
Yeah, I think this will be a really fun match. This is the match I'm kind of most looking forward to, I think, on the card, to be honest.
Devin Dowling here with some fantasy booking says TNA should have invaded Raw or SmackDown, had AJ lead them versus a WWE-led John Cena match into Survivor Series. So we obviously just saw TNA and NXT. That's sort of the level I feel like WWE is comfortable with, of letting TNA be on par. That, hey, the TNA guys can go feud with our NXT guys. That's fine. I don't know. In all sincerity, it's kind of going to the Vince McMahon mindset. In 2025, how many people in the WWE audience are truly well versed in TNA?
I think that's a fair point, because you even think about some of the AEW guys that W has brought in, like a Ricky Saints and Ethan Page, Sean Spears again, and they just go to NXT. So, like, if you have confidence about maybe certain TNA talent coming into the fold, you would probably be more apt to start them on NXT than you would be on your main roster. So,
well, the irony is that probably two of the biggest names in TNA history are literally sitting behind the curtain with Abyss and Bobby Roode.
Yeah, right.
So there definitely are the guys there. I think trying to get the audience up to speed would be very, very difficult.
Yeah,
Trying to catch them up and say, here's who these guys are over the years, and you've seen them elsewhere, but they are a big deal in the TNA world. Whereas AJ Styles, they've worked very hard to establish AJ in the WWE as a significant deal, as a main eventer, as the guy who technically had the Undertaker's retirement match.
Yeah, true. And the simple fact is too, like, I mean, when you brought AJ in initially, you didn't have you didn't laud him as a TNA star whatsoever. Like you established him, like you said, as WWE talent. So
Well, it was a different world, different time, and he was coming from New Japan.
yeah, yeah, that's true too.
So, there's something fun where you can kind of tell the story in Hush Tones. Hey, it's the WWE guy versus the TNA guy, but they're just going to have a one-on-one match. John's only got a couple of matches left, and it'll be interesting to see. I like how people pointed out John Cena has never been Intercontinental Champion,
That's wild. Yeah, that is
and there
true.
have been rumors of a John Cena Dominic Mysterio match potentially before John hangs up the trunks.
Would you have John Cena unseat Dominic Mysterio for that Intercontinental Championship on the farewell run?
I don't, there's a very small part where it's like, do you do the completionist thing and just let him get the check mark,
Right?
or
You're
you
lauding
leave
him
it
as the
open and
greatest of all
someday he
time.
can come back? It's like the way that Bret Hart won the U.S. title beating the Miz.
Yeah. But you're thinking though, like Cena saying he's done. He's done. Like I don't think there's a
Oh no,
chance.
John Cena is done. He is done and over with an asterisk.
With him.
Nobody's ever done in wrestling, Dom.
Really? All right.
Dude, I'm sorry. There. Look, if there's still a chance that Magnum could wrestle again, anybody can wrestle.
You never know. You never know. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight should be a real slobber knocker. What do you think, Robert? Does Bronson get the win against Roman Reigns here?
Oh, it's Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns, main event anywhere in the world. Look, it's Bronson Reed in Australia. Yes, I think Bronson Reed's actually the guy who needs the win, if we're
Yeah,
being
absolutely.
honest. The fact that this is an Australian street fight rules match means we don't know what the hell the rules are. It could be a serious match, it could be a Yahoo match, it could be a Yahoo serious match. So proud of that reference. I don't care. I don't care.
It's over my head.
You're all really Yahoo
What is it?
serious?
Yeah, who's serious? What is it?
He was an actor.
No, I don't know.
He's an
Wow.
Australian actor.
Good job.
I know what those words mean, but they don't go together. Anyway, the fact that it is a no DQ match, you've got Braun Breaker floating around out there. You got Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, LA Knight all floating out there. There's always the possibility of miscues, misalignments. Guy goes for the super kick, accidentally hits Roman. Oh no, that is tsunami 1, 2, 3. There's the remote possibility Brock Lesnar pops up to return the favor for Paul
Yeah.
and helps out Bronson Reed. It's a possibility. It's a remote possibility, but it's a possibility.
Would Brock fly all the way out to Australia?
Well, it depends. There may be animals out there he's never killed.
That's a good point.
I feel like that would be interesting. They probably would let him do World's Most Dangerous Game out there.
Oh, no doubt, right? He might be the hunted one. He's so big. Have you seen the baby picture of Brock Lesnar, Robert?
No.
It's quite the sight. It is quite the sight, Robert.
Why is this a thing you're looking up?
No, we were talking about it on the Click This podcast, and it got brought up.
And who's the Click This podcast?
That's with Kevin Nash.
So you and Kevin Nash were having a conversation about Brock Lesnar's baby picture.
He apparently it popped up online, and so we took a look at it. He is quite the baby. Let me say that much.
I like that this is your most disciplined show.
Yeah,
that you're sitting like, I don't know what goes on a lot of those Rob Van Dam shows because they sometimes can get to I was gonna say Seth Rogen, Joe Rogan level of length of time.
Yeah, they're long.
And occasionally you see things pop up on Twitter with Rob where I'm just like, oh, that's not family friendly.
No, we don't pull those punches on One of a Kind with RVD. That's for sure.
I'm aware. I've seen some of these little like 30-second interstitial clips pop up, and I'm like, oh my.
Yeah.
That Devin Dallin says RVD was wild yesterday. Do I even want to know?
I wonder. Yeah, you gotta let me know, Devin. We talked about a lot of stuff though. We did.
I don't know. I know his wife. He's married to that woman, right? Katie.
Katie Forbes. Yep.
Katie Forbes follows me on Twitter. That's the
Yeah.
extent of my and she's a wrestler, right?
She's a wrestler. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I know that she follows me on the Twitter gimmick.
Heck yeah.
But Wrestling Old Head says, yeah, RVD's been in rare form the last few podcasts.
It's been fun stuff.
The hell's going on? Clearly, I'm missing out. Clearly, I need to be watching the Rob Van Dam podcast, and then you had a Fonzie podcast, right?
I had the Fonzie, which was great, and he did say he was not the Stooge. So,
he claims. Well, I'm glad that Fonzie gave you the honest answer.
That's right.
Yes, Mr. Integrity, Dominic D'Angelo. Which that's why all those people got their action figures, right, Dom?
That's it. Right? Exactly.
There it is. There's still one more match left. Let's bail you out of this. There's still one more match left on Crown Jewel.
Let's pivot. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
By the way, Wrestling Old Head throws a bad suggestion out. He goes, Robert as a guest in the RVD podcast is an absolute must. No, I can't stay up that late. You guys record at like
9:15, and then we go for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, unless there was like the Giants game last night, but like otherwise, like no, I'm going to sleep at a reasonable hour. I haven't had a conversation with Rob in like 20 years.
Holy smokes!
19 years. Sorry, it was 2006.
Oh,
there's no animosity. I think Rob's great, but it's been 19 years since me and Mr. Rob Van Dam have talked. Also, to be fair, Wrestling Old Head, never been invited to any of Dom's other podcasts.
I can send you an invite. Do you want to do Fonzie or want to do one of those shows? I just figure you're a busy man.
I am a busy man. But also, Willie Thornbrew points out Paul Hogan turned 86 years old yesterday. So at least one Hogan could possibly make it to Crown Jewel.
Probably though, Paul Hogan to turn when Crown Jewel's coming.
Can we get Outback Jack?
Ooh.
I haven't checked. I don't know if he's canceled or dead. Now that I throw it out there.
He's canceled. Didn't he get canceled?
Did he get canceled or is he dead? That's a fun game, by the way. You wind up playing and wrestling quite
canceled
a bit.
Or dead?
I've had that game before when we're like, oh, we should bring a legend into a show. And then we're looking at lists of legends. And then the question is, they canceled or dead?
He's alive. And
okay.
He is 67 years old.
And is there a baby picture of him we can find on the internet to take that, Kevin Nash?
Well, he is blind in one eye due to a helicopter crash and has limited vision in his other.
Helicopter? Was it like that? Is this the Twilight Zone movie? There was a helicopter crash.
Yeah, I guess.
We're going deep into the John Landis territory here. John, there's one more match left on Crown Jewel. I'm begging you. But this is because I have this weird little stress ball that was sitting on my desk. The cleaning lady like moved it. It's my kids, and now it's the most entertaining thing outside of Crown Jewel. What's the last match? Oh shit!
Maybe you'll be entertained by Rhea Ripley and Io Sky as they take on the Kabuki Warriors. That's Asuka. That's Kairi Sane. Who wins this one, Robert?
I mean, this match is going to be way better than the build has been.
Oh, 100%.
The build is so much yelling, so much K-pop Demon Hunter. I can't deal with any of it. But it's Rhea Ripley in Australia. Kairi's taking the pin.
Yeah.
And then Asuka's going to be mad at her and threaten her, and then you're gonna have Io, beg for her friend's life probably on Raw, and then Kairi's gonna attack Io, and we're just gonna be in this vicious cycle of cycle-y viciousness. Dre Owen suggests that Io turns on Rhea.
What do you think of that, Robert?
I think the problem is, Dre, it's a good suggestion.
I like it.
They can't keep Io a heel because she's so damn entertaining in the ring. That fans go nuts for Io Sky matches. Like she's such a talented worker that they sort of force her into becoming a baby face.
I would almost rather have her just go to SmackDown and like whether you do like a trade or you do some sort of draft. I just don't want the draft to happen. I just wanted to just forget the draft, do a couple trades, and that's it.
Oh, I just found out today is World Mental Health Day.
Oh, wow.
If I would have known that, I would have bailed on today's show and preserve my mental health, but instead we're here talking about this, and we're going to be talking another story that may damage my mental health, Dom.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Robert. So as we know, John Cena's last match will be taking place on Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C., a place that happens to hold the White House. And so a new report from the Wrestling Observer has revealed that WWE is expecting a significant presence of leading political figures at John Cena's retirement match, which is scheduled to take place at the special Saturday Night's Main Event on December 13th. The event, which will be built around the final in-ring appearance of the 17-time world champion, is being positioned by the company as a major mainstream spectacle. So, Robert, we did take our guesses. Would we see President Donald Trump be at this event? You thought no. I was unsure, but once you gave that case, it made more sense that he wouldn't be there. But it sounds like he might be there.
I mean, there's always the possibility that Trump is going to show up. Obviously, Hunter was in the White House with Linda and Stephanie about a week ago when they were announcing the pediatric cancer initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very possible. It's really whether or not John is comfortable with that image of being kind of, you're basically married to the president in that situation. I lean to the Dana White answer he gave on 60 Minutes a few weeks ago, where he had said, "Hey, if Donald Trump wants to come to my show, obviously I'm going to have him at a UFC show. If Barack Obama wants to come to a show, that's a former president. You bring him in. If it's from that lens and that perspective, and the idea is John Cena is retiring and they're giving him the national hero send off, maybe, but." It's gonna be a tough. I think it's gonna be a tough ask. By the way, Willie Thornbrew's birthday is coming up this Sunday. He turns
Oh,
49 years old. So
happy birthday, Willie.
happy 49th birthday, Willie.
Yes.
Um, every time his name pops up, I just want to say, "Don't touch Willie." Good advice. I think it'd be great. Look, this would be what, the second Donald Trump appearance on WWE programming. Remember, he had that match with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah. Well, he also bought Raw. He also bought Raw. You know that. And he had to sell it back to Vince for $1 million or something.
He shaved his head. Shaved the man's head.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be funny if Trump showed up. It'd be interesting.
Sure would be.
But then it's like, are they going to invite people from both parties?
I think you'd almost have to kind of balance the scales out so you don't make it feel like such a divisive thing. But because I mean, today's political climate, it's all divided.
Look, this is the company that had Jennifer Flowers on WrestleMania one year. So if you're looking for nuanced political moments within the WWE world, though Barack's been on before, Hillary Clinton's been on before, George W. Bush has been on before, John McCain's been on before.
Yeah, the governor.
Obviously, well, the governor, sure. But I was talking about once they were ensconced in office. The governor, Jesse Ventura.
Oh, yes.
The New Jersey governor, Chrissy Todd Whitman, or whatever, when she, whenever she got the tax changed in New Jersey, like, what, put her on TV. DeSantis is a huge wrestling fan.
Oh, is he?
Ron DeSantis is a big wrestling fan, yeah.
Jeez. Well, yeah, I mean, the only concern I would have is overshadowing John Cena's retirement, final match.
I just think that it's not even a question of necessarily overshadowing. It becomes a story.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that he necessarily wants that story, especially as he's going in. I know people, you said it was like a 6 out of 10 for the Peacemaker finale. The one big, strong takeaway was he's a hell of an actor. He's really good in Peacemaker. Like, you forget that he's a wrestler turned actor. You forget that he's a guy who's not classically trained in this. He absolutely knocks it out of the park. He's got a significant amount of longevity in the Hollywood sphere at a time where Dwayne Johnson's star is kind of dwindling a little bit after the performance of the Smashing Machine. So you gotta kind of see the chessboard. But John's a good political guy, so we'll see what he ultimately winds up doing. But what we're going to be doing is rolling into the weekend, and what a weekend it's going to be. SmackDown tonight, no SmackDown preview because it already happened. And if you go on the internet web, I'm sure you'll see all the spoilers. But otherwise, watch SmackDown tonight. We'll be back on Monday to talk all things Crown Jewel, SmackDown, and anything else that bubbles up in the exciting world of professional wrestling. You can catch us on a plethora of platforms. There you go. Including the WWE Creative _ISH X account, the @Dominic D'Angelo X account, where he's posting baby pictures of wrestlers, the @SC Scoops X account, and on YouTube on Rumor and Innuendo and ad-free shows. So on behalf of a producer who's the Pits, because it's on your hat, Dominic D'Angelo, I'm Robert Karpelis. Best of luck in your future endeavors.
Happy birthday, Crocodile Dundee. Oh, it didn't end yet. I didn't hit end.
God damn it, Dom.